Hello, Face Cheese. It is me, the CEO and founder of Forgotten Veterans, Gary Sweaty G. It's the lights too bright. It's like I can't see my. Can you see my head all right? What's going down? Holly Holmes. Hello, Holly. Right. I'm just going to wait for one or two of you more to join. Does the lighting look all right on this, guys? Can I have a thumbs up if it's looking all right? Because it seems to be making funny colours. Is it too bright up here, or is it just me? Give me a thumbs up if the lighting's good. Right, that's why I put my hat on, because it is like a solar panel. It's just bouncing up. Right, okay, guys. Here we go for a late night loving live. Oh, Christ almighty. We'll start with what we've done today, okay? Off the cuff, we've got some quite difficult cases here. We've got some guys that have got particular needs. I spent a lot of last night in the hospital trying to keep a veteran in his seat and pretty much calm. Not the easiest of tasks, especially with some of these elite boys that are pretty screwed up, if you know what I mean, for different reasons. So today I decided, let's take them go-karting. All right, so we rang up the local go-karting place, squeezed for a deal because we're forces, and we got a really good price on the go-karting. I was toying with it because I haven't go-karted in many years because of my disability and my problems. But, you know, the reality of it is, I went through years of my life saying, I can't do this. I can't walk, I can't this, I can't cope, I haven't got a future, I can't do all the things. My life's over and it's limited and it's shut, and that's the end of it. And that actually made my depression and my anxiety and all the crap that goes with it even worse, to be honest, right? So, against my better judgment, I decided I was going to have a go at go-karting because I just wanted to. Lap 2, I realised I'd made a mistake, to be quite honest. I haven't got any power in my arms anymore, and I was struggling to breathe in the helmet, and I was starting to hyperventilate a little bit, to be quite honest. But my pig ignorance and squaddy Royal Engineer magic powers, I decided I am going to finish this first half of the race if it kills me. So I thought I've got half hour's worth of racing to squeeze into 15 minutes, and I'm just going to drive through people, not round them. But if there was a prize for spinning out in a go-kart, I definitely got gold, because I'm all right holding it when it goes straight, but I'm not very good at holding it when it goes round corners. So I just smashed into other people to stop me, or tried to drive over them to stop me, or just generally donutted and kept stopping the race because I was losing control. I should have stopped. I should have got out. I'm in a lot of pain now. It's all down the side of my back of my head and down my left arm. It took a 10 men to get me out the bloody go-kart, to be quite honest. I needed my asthma pump. I was having a bit of an asthma attack because I couldn't breathe. And they sort of dragged me out off the track and into the car park to cool down and catch my breath and get over the fact that I nearly just killed myself in a go-kart. But, you know, I said for so many years I can't. But to find out you can't, you got to say you can. Well, now I've realised I can't, and that's 100%. I will not probably be going in a go-kart again in my life. And it's a bit sad, really. It's bittersweet. I was pleased I tried it, but it's made me realise that I'm not capable, and that's life. If it's not weren't me emphysema and I couldn't breathe, they kept telling me to put my visor down, but I couldn't breathe, so I kept lifting it up. But, you know, a couple of the people struggled because we've got various disabilities and not all had another go, because you have a 15-minute break and then you have a 15-minute race, then you have a break, and then you have another 15-minute race. But I was really proud of some of them for giving it a go, you know. One of them couldn't even put a leg straight. It was a nightmare. Little Joe ended up having special chocks. Oh, I did. He had to have special blocks because he's got legs of a pygmy. I'm not asking you to join in. Shut up. Right, he's trying to get in on the live. I'll just join on here. He's turned into a mini me, the little pest. Anyway, so little Joe managed to dislocate a civilian shoulder somehow. I managed to drive over several of them. One of them gave me a mouthful, so he got the choice finger, and I then wiped out his mate. But apart from that, not being able to breathe, I'm in absolutely agony. Everyone had a really good time. Not all went, because there's some guys here this week. They're going through some serious detox, you know, and they're not well, you know. But that's what we do here. It's not just about mental health. It's about detox. It's about giving them a place of safety. A couple of shitting themselves every 2 minutes, and to our pleasure. But that's what we are. We're squaddies, and we act like it. And there's nothing better than another veteran pooing himself. We are sympathetic. We have helped, but after we stop laughing. And that's what it is, really. It's about veterans with veterans. It's about owning what's going on in your life, trying to be as honest with people as you can. Because if you can't be honest with other people, you're never going to be honest with yourself. That's the truth. I spent the night down the hospital last night. Thank you to everyone that got a grip of this place and, carried on running this place without me. I've got some excellent team members now. I've got some fantastic care support team, you know, and it went really well. But we need to do more of that sort of thing, because it can't all be, you know, therapy, discussion, team hugs, emotional moments, going for a walk around the fault, you know, having a chat, getting briefed up if I feel that they need it. It has to be a bit of fun as well. Do you know what I mean? That's the truth. So we got some great photos from that. And because I was hyperventilating in the car park, I came in and the manager kept looking at me. And there was a bit of a you guys weaving moment. And he went, I kept looking at the badge. And then I realised who you were. And I was like, oh, well, do you follow us on Facebook and the charity? And he said, well, I know one of the security guards at Fort Cumberland, and what he says you lot do down there is absolutely incredible. So after COVID next year, I'd like to give you the whole place for a day for free. I want you can charge people to race, we'll do special events, you won't pay for the staffing, the fuel, anything. Because he took the time to have a chat with some of the boys and girls and find out about, to find out about, who they were. He was a lovely lad, he weren't that old. And it was really great to see that, he's offered us the place next year. So we're going to have an amazing track day event for next year. We're going to have some crazy races. We're going to put on some food. We're going to have a bit of a party, not just a race day. All right. So that's coming next week, and I'm very, 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 grateful from the people from the track. And he said, if I ever want to bring the veterans down again, he'll make sure we get the best possible deal. And yeah, nice civvy. Okay. So great evening. We took the buddy bus on its first maiden voyage. We enjoyed that. That was great fun. On the way back, we pumped up the tunes and all had a bit of a sing-song. It was a bit of a moment. It was a special moment. Someone kept trying to touch my knee, but, you know, I'm open-minded to that sort of thing. And it was lovely, actually. And everyone sort of went quiet and was just singing along. And it was quite a surreal moment to see smiles on faces, to see people that don't know what necessarily, because we've got a newbies as well, that don't necessarily know each other, all sharing a laugh, teamwork, togetherness. We're all veterans. We're a little bit wrong, but it's quite right. And I kept putting heated seats on because one of them was moaning he was sweating, so I kept turning the heated seats on so he'd sweat more. But it was a great evening. It's been a good camp. It really has. This is going to roll on through till Friday now. Our therapist, bless him, Anthony Cotton, Anthony Cotton? Is it Anthony? Is it Anthony Cotton? Where have I got Cotton for? Knight. Shh, don't tell him. Anthony Cotton. Anthony Knight, he's ended up getting shingles, so he can't come in because it's contagious. But yeah, he is going to do some one-to-one stuff over Skype and that with some of the guys. But the reality is, you know, this ain't a one-hit wonder. We're not going, come to Fort Cumberland. We'll all have a team hug, plenty of munch, and a sing-song in the van. And now you're going to go home fixed and feeling better. This isn't a race. This is actually a marathon. And the kind of people that we're dealing with, some of them have got really ingrained problems, and it's been going on for years. When you mix that shit with addiction, you know, it's difficult, you know, and you cannot necessarily expect a leopard to change its spots overnight, and it takes time, and that's the glory of this. We don't go, right, you've come to Fort Cumberland, tick the smiley box, oh, you feel much better, bye, another grant money for us. It don't work like that, not on this firm. This is a marathon, not a race. And a lot of these guys and girls, including myself, it's took a long time to deal with the negatives and work on the positives. It's taken years, okay? So we don't expect it to happen overnight. It's really difficult. It breaks my heart to see some of the situations that some of these guys and girls have got themselves in. It really does, all right? But we just hope that they come away from here lighter, brighter, more focused, and ready to help yourself. Oh, who's that? It's you again. How did I know it was going?
Hello.
It's Pepper Army boy. It's his phone. So these take time, all right. So it's not just a one-hit wonder. You know that. I think it's about 85% of people that come here come back more than once. And that says a lot, you know. Some we don't hear from. Some come every month. Some we don't hear from for a few months and then they come down. Some we don't hear from 6 months and then it all goes batshit crazy again. And then straight down they come. You know, it's not really tailored for one type of person. It's actually built for all odds, shapes and sizes, because that's what veterans are. It's a bit like the X-Men. We have all got our own particular special powers, and this is the X-Men house. This is Xavier house. And just because you're slightly different, steady, sorry about that. Just because you're a bit different to the average civilian and you're dealing with problems that the average civilian would never have doesn't mean there isn't a place for you in society and part of a team again. It's as simple as that. So, so far, great camp. We've had laughs, we've had tears, we've had hugs. You know, haven't had to give any bollockings out, but you know, we'll see how that goes. And it's just about veterans supporting veterans with heart, with passion, integrity, you know, and we'll be here for them as long as they need it, and that's the truth. We're doing it different. Everyone knows in the charity world and on Facebook, I'm different, and so's the charity. I mean, I'm not saying other people ain't doing it right, I'm just saying we're doing it our way, and our way seems to be working, you know. And the more of these civvies that hear about the work we do and they get behind us and fundraise and offer us go-karting for the day and all them weird and wonderful things, the better. That's the truth. I'm going to suffer tomorrow. I really am. My arm's locking. You know, my neck is had some serious operations, and yeah, I pushed the envelope today. I thought I was indestructible for about 5 seconds. I hoped I was, and I am going to pay the cost. Sorry, Mrs. Weaving, that often means you pay the cost as well. But, you know, I might be battered and I might be in pain. I've just had some extra meds. But I feel alive and I feel good. And so do some of these guys. You know, I'm seeing changes in people already. They come here with dull, blacked eyes, and I'm starting to see them smile again. All right, we got a few that are very unwell because they're going through the most horrendous alcohol withdrawal, you know. We might all be on top of each other. This ain't Help for Heroes, it ain't a hotel. It's about veterans getting back to basics, sharing a situation, a place together, cooking together, working together, laughing together. That's what it's about, all right? And please, I beg people, please share these. Yeah, share them, not because I like hearing my dulcet, beautiful tones all over Facebook. Share them so other people see this. Other people, other veterans, other mums, dads, partners, wives, you know, see these and go, actually, he's been there, it didn't help. He went there, it didn't help. He's been there, it helps a little, but not enough. How about we try something different? You never know. I aim to help massive amounts, but if all we end up doing is helping a little, then that is better than nothing. Does anyone want to ask anything? Because I'm hanging. I'm up for rolling for another 5-10 minutes. You know, the material's a bit dry. I'm in pain, I'm going to be honest. I'm really struggling with this neck and shoulder. But no pain, no gain. And I'm not a manager. I don't do the IT stuff. I don't do the grant bidding. I don't chase insurance companies. I do get involved in things, especially if I have to, right? But I'm a leader, and there's a difference, right? And if I'm asking people to do something, I'm prepared to do it myself. But I've realised today, big time, I still have many, many boundaries. I tried my best. I kind of loved it in a weird way, even though I spent more time going around in circles and hyperventilating than anything else. But I tried my best. I did what I could, and I hope I led and inspired those that were a bit nervous about it from having a go. I'm Gas Weaving. This is Fort Cumberland. This is the Basha retreat. This is for veterans. This is veterans helping veterans getting through some of the worst and best times of their lives. Have a good evening. Please share this. The buddy bus is amazing. I'm so grateful to Veterans Foundation for helping us. Doors are starting to open, people. We've earned our stripes. I never sold out. The message has always been clear. I've stood up and give constructive criticism when many are too scared to do it. But the doors are starting to open because of selfless commitment to others. Good night. Share it. All the best. Bye-bye.